wife is a bit like a reverse Poldark, in that she's kind of posh and looks good with her top off, and I'm basically a peasant. And I currently look like somebody's arranged my hair with a magnet. But the reason I tell you this, that my wife's posh, is that she has a horse that Daddy bought for her. My dad bought me a bike when I was 10, and I think he's still paying for the finance. But her dad bought her a horse, so that's why I would be at the horse yard, because I do little odd jobs around the place. And the electric fence was broken, and so they got hold of me to try and fix the electric fence, and I looked there and said, there's your problem, there's a stinging nettle that's ground in the fence. And that got me thinking, because that's the way my mind works, about that nettle and all his friends, and how they were growing to the sky, to the sky. And this nettle's pushing a bit harder, and he's going, I'm gonna get there, I'm gonna get there. And they're like, Dave, what is it like up there? And he's like, oh, it's amazing, it's the most brilliant thing I've ever motherfucker! And like, what is it? And he's like, the sky is alive! It's horrible up here! You know, and the sky is alive, it's getting graffitied all over the walls, all over, you know, Nettle Town, and all of the Nettle police are going around in their jack boots, stamping on everybody and arresting them, because you know Nettles are fascists. I mean, just look at it. So another problem with being at the horse yard is horse people. Right, and if you've ever had anything to do with horses, you know the kind of people I'm talking about. It's not everyone that has a horse, but there are horse people. And I don't know what it is about owning a horse that makes some people think that they're better than everybody else, Claire Balding. But, you know, I don't know why you're so full of yourself when you effectively own what's a 200-year-old version of a Fiat Punto with 1 horsepower. Anyway, she comes up and she's like, hello. Oh, hello, this is little Tommy. Right, firstly, I don't know why she talks like that, because her name's Tracy. So her parents were hardly Lord and Lady of the Manor. But anyway, let me describe little Tommy to you. Firstly, he's not little, he's massive. And jet black, red-eyed, dribbling, borderline nutcase that's twitching on the end of this lead rope. He's looking at me like if he had opposable thumbs, he'd be trying to gouge my eyes out. And she's like, oh yes, here's little Tommy, he's a pure breed. It's a purebred scally. His lips aren't moving, but his eyes are going, hey! Me? What? Yeah! You walking, kid? Said, oh, you know, Tommy's been in our family for generations. Generations, a horse. Well, what she actually means by that is he used to belong to her equally hideous daughter. You know, a girl who was also a horse person by virtue of the fact that nature saw fit to leave her a full set of horse's teeth into her jawbone. Who's actually away at university at the moment getting shagged bow-legged by a load of desperate fresher lads who just want to lose their virginity by the time they're 20, and good for her, by the way. And she says, you know, oh, are you going to fix the fence today? Now, I found that, you know, I'm desperate for a poop at this point, so I've really got no time for it. And I found the best way to get rid of these people is actually talk to them in horse language. So she said, you know, are you going to fix the fence today? And I went, well, I was going to fix the fence today, and I'll tell you why. Right, here's a tip for the ladies out there. If there's a man in your life who does DIY tasks for you, and you've had one of these tasks lying around for ages and they won't do it, buy them a new tool to do the job, right? Because like you think, oh, you know, I need to put shelves up, but he's got a drill, he's got a screwdriver, he's got screws, wall plugs, what else does he need? Does he have a laser level? Right? Buy him a laser level, and that shelf will be up in no time. And in fact, you better not leave him alone, because you'll come home back to the house and there'll be about 50 shelves in every way. And he'll have cut 2 inches off one of the running legs of your bed because it wasn't perfectly level to the centre of the earth. So I've got to go and cut down all these nettles, and I've got myself a brand new tool. It's a petrol-powered strimmer. I'm down there amongst these nettles. I am the bringer of death. I am holding your doom in my hand. I'm swallowing insects. I still really need a poop, but it's fine. I'm in the middle of the field. I can't do much anyway. And a horsewoman comes up again. Tracy comes up. She's like, "Oh, there's some nettles have fallen on my side of the fence. I'm worried little Tommy will hurt his feet." I was like, "Oh, fine." So I've straddled over the fence like this to get to the other side now. I'd forgotten at that point, what some of you may have forgotten, it was an electric fence. If you've never had 4,000 volts to the gooch, let me tell you, it's deeply unpleasant. Throw myself off the fence. Now the other problem is, you know how I said I was desperate for a poop? 4,000 volts to the gooch, you won't have that problem anymore either. So I'm lying on the floor in a crumpled heap, making sort of strange wailing noises. Trousers full of poop. Horse lady leads over me and she's like, "So will you have that done by this afternoon?" To which I responded the only way I could think of in that moment. Nay. Okay, Mary, thank you very much.